What's up, everyone? Welcome back. It's just me, Ash Chilled, hanging out. Hope you guys are doing well. Over here setting up the stream. Let's see here. I'm about to kick things off. Add a little thumbnail image. Open up the chat, and we're ready to go. Let's kick off this intro. So, I got everything written out. Story's ready to go. No storyline designer in this game, so it's going to have to be all me. So, a lot of so's, huh? Got to work on my English. So tonight, JBL welcomes the WWE Universe to SmackDown 16, coming to you from San Antonio, Texas. He reveals that he has had a meeting with the authority earlier today and exchanged some great ideas for tonight's show. Hold on, Pyro. And then Michael Cole's going to start welcoming everyone to the show.
Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the home of the Alamo, San Antonio, Texas. Make sure you don't go anywhere, because the legendary WWE action is coming up next.
Hit me.
Here we go, and we're kicking things off with a bang.
Sit tight for singles action coming up next.
Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
We have Finn Bálor versus a formidable opponent. I can't wait.
So JBL opened the show, welcomed everyone to SmackDown 16 from San Antonio. He met with the authority earlier today, and they exchanged ideas for tonight's show. Seeing as though they are in San Antonio, JBL suggested that his WrestleMania opponent, the World Heavyweight Champion Arnold T2, should go one-on-one with San Antonio's own and JBL's former employee, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, 98. Michael. So yeah, tonight JBL's no doubt trying to soften up Arnold before their WrestleMania Championship match by having him take on one of the greatest world champions in WWE history. Let's kick off the first match. Not exactly the biggest fan of having the Finn Bálor Demon be like a weekly appearance, because, you know, this should be like a special, you know, occasion type of a deal here. But the thing is that he's so, like, down on the rankings that he can't be a special attraction unless he kind of nears the top of the rankings. And also, the Finn Bálor Demon, like, that's not even his alternate attire. That's like his default attire. And it's like I have the default Finn Bálor character that has the demon as the alternate attire, but then the Finn Bálor Demon default character always just kind of sits there in my game. And some of you know that I like to get the biggest bang for my buck. I like to use every last asset that they give me in this game to get my absolute $120 worth.
190 pounds, Finn Bálor!
Nobody makes an entrance quite like Finn Bálor.
You've got that right. There's only one Finn Bálor.
Finn Bálor coming off of 2 consecutive victories over Corey Graves.
No easy match for him here tonight.
Yeah, but you could say that about every match here on the card. There's no such thing as a cakewalk here in the WWE.
Bálor Demon coming off of 2 straight victories over Corey Graves. with the savior of misbehavior in his rear view mirror, Bálor sets his sights on the next guy up on the rankings, the next guy above him on the totem pole, and that's the Punjabi Nightmare. Although in the game, this takes place in the first week of March of 2017. We're here in late April 2020. 2K earlier today announced a new spin-off game called 2K Battlegrounds. Let's see what that's about. So, yeah, Finn Balor's opponent. Former World Heavyweight Champion.
And his opponent.
There it is.
From Punjab, India, weighing
Waiting
in
on JoJo.
at 420 pounds, the Great Nightmare.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
From where I sit, he certainly seems more focused than perhaps I've ever seen him.
He's got one tall task ahead of him here, that's for sure.
We got the former NXT champion taking on the former World Heavyweight champion. We're going to see where Finn Bálor Demon stacks up. Like I said, the Demon is he's ranked pretty damn low in the rankings, which is why he hasn't been making special attraction appearances. He's just been appearing on almost every show, because you're not going to get to the top where you want to be if you don't have any matches. So,
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
The only thing that would make this match more enjoyable to watch would be if I was calling it without you two bozos interrupting me.
And let's not forget, we're coming to you live from the hometown of one of the greatest of all time, Shawn Michaels.
he's going to be in action later tonight.
Look at Finn Bálor
Hired by
here.
JBL to soften up the World Heavyweight
How about
champ.
we touch on Finn Bálor a bit? Tell us, what do you think we can anticipate seeing from him in this one?
All right, fans, butter up some popcorn, grab your favorite drink, and settle in. This is going to be a barn burner.
Well, only way to rise to the top of the WWE Universe is to win consistently, and that's what he's looking to do here.
That's a brutal way
That's
to have to
right.
land on the canvas.
The Demon is a special attraction character, but he's ranked damn near at the bottom of the rankings. So he's going to save that special appearance crap and just
Look at Finn
try to get
Bálor
as
here.
much victories as he can. Where does he stack up against the giant?
Looks like he's starting to sweat
Former
now.
World Heavyweight
With these
champion.
two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
I'd say it's still a little early for him to take any risks, but given the way he's wired, you know he'll be looking to make a splash here soon.
This match is kind of still even so far. WWE Universe here in San Antonio getting behind the Demon.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
The Demon breathing in the adulation of the WWE Universe.
That one was off the mark.
Firmly
Awful.
behind the Demon
Just
tonight. Listen
plain
to this
awful.
crowd.
Taken out with an inverted DDT. He's not getting up.
The unwavering
Can't
support
like his chances right
of
now.
the San Antonio audience here.
Incredible. He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher. Finn Bálor needs to dial back some of that Irish charm right about now.
Crowd loves it. Finn Bálor Demon feeding off their energy. Diving off the top rope to the outside, right on the Giant.
Better luck next time.
So far, the Demon is holding his own against the Punjabi Giant. A Nightmare, great Khali.
He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
He wants no part of the outside.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now.
Khali had enough sense to move out of the way before Finn can leap off the top.
Going all the way up. He might have it.
But it's not enough because there's the coup de grace.
That's
gotta be a 2 count, though.
He could pin his opponent right here.
This is going to be it just like that. It's going to be it just like that. Bálor with an emphatic victory over not just a former World Heavyweight Champion, but a bona fide giant. We came into this match wanting to see where Bálor kind of stacked up against a former World Heavyweight Champion and like a typical WWE giant. And we just found out. There we saw the coup de grace taking down the Punjabi Nightmare.
Finn Bálor.
With his paint still intact,
to start
baby.
the show.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
How many stars did it get? 3 stars. Very good.
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
It'll be Lita.
Okay, Michael Cole just had a stroke. Anyway, this past Monday night on Raw, Lita returned and called out Stephanie McMahon and accused Stephanie of abusing her authority to get a championship opportunity at WrestleMania. She then challenged Stephanie to make that Divas Championship match at WrestleMania a triple threat. So earlier tonight in the office of the Authority, Stephanie McMahon has thought long and hard about Lita's words from Raw on Monday. So Stephanie has decided to simply grant Lita her request and add her to Stephanie's Divas Championship match at WrestleMania 2016. The only thing Lita will have to do is show up ready to compete every week on Raw 16 and SmackDown 16.
Making her way to the ring from Stanford, North Carolina,
A true pioneer in the women's division. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Lita.
You are absolutely right, Michael. Lita saw that glass ceiling and she shattered it on her way straight to the top.
Corey, I would say that these women look more than ready to get this match underway.
So am I, Cole. In fact, I've been looking forward to this one ever since it got announced.
So Lita called out Stephanie, and just like that tonight, Stephanie just said, hey, yep, that's fine. You want to call me out and beat me in a promo battle? I'll just add you to the championship match at WrestleMania. Just like that. The only thing Lita's going to have to do is show up on every TV episode and take on Beth Phoenix in non-title matches.
And her opponent, from Buffalo, New York, the Divas Champion, Beth Phoenix.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
So Stephanie's going to make Lita take on Beth.
And Byron, this match
and
will
a series of
go
matches
a long way
leading up to WrestleMania.
Which competitor is the premier force in the women's locker room?
And because of that, Michael, I'm willing to bet all the other women are surrounding the monitors in the back right now, getting ready for this one.
So Stephanie made their match tonight a no-holds-barred match, not even a normal match, as it appears that Stephanie is trying to wear down and soften up her two opponents at WrestleMania. In a series of grueling matches, can Beth and Lita make it to WrestleMania without injuries?
This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here.
And given the athleticism of these women, this one promises to be can't miss.
The last time I heard San Antonio this loud was when we were last here for the Royal Rumble. Guys, what do you think about Beth Phoenix?
How do you see her getting it done in this one?
I like what she brings to the table here tonight, Cole, but if I'm being completely honest, this one's just too close to call. Both of these women are so amazing.
Nice move by Beth.
Look at Lita here.
Drops the leg now. Now Beth Phoenix might be in trouble here.
But you can bet there's still plenty of gas left in her tank.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
Just an unforgiving slam. What could Beth Phoenix have planned here?
Look out! She's got the shoulders down.
And that was only a one.
Lita always seems to have a little more than you think she does.
The
What a power
puts
bomb.
her in a good spot here.
Looks like Beth Phoenix is taking the upper hand.
Pin up strong.
And
Is
she
that
escapes
not
the
what that move's
submission.
called?
Not a lot
Working
of
on the
people can
legs.
break out of that one, Michael.
It's Beth Phoenix here.
To the outside where she has all the time in the world to do what she needs to do.
No holds barred match, as booked by Stephanie McMahon. Beth goes for the sledgehammer. Lita counters it.
I guess
Trying to
she's
stay
pulling it in
injury-free.
early.
You're not going to get her that easy.
That would have been a shocker.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Ill-advised move. Uh-oh. Beth Phoenix is looking to bring it.
This move is a killer by Beth Phoenix. Lita's able to fight out of it, but usually the second time around
No! She
is
breaks it.
when
Wow,
Beth
she's
makes
quite the
everybody
escape
tap out
artist,
to
Michael.
her.
And Beth Phoenix reverses it. That one misses
Beth
big
Phoenix,
time.
Hall of
Better
Famer,
luck
of
next
course,
time.
coming off of her 2 appearances on the main roster shows, both Raw and SmackDown. She got crushed by Nia Jax
She's
on
turning
Raw,
the tables.
but she
Still got some work to
was
do.
able to beat Tamina on
And
SmackDown
Lita
Live.
reverses it.
Here on SmackDown
Connects with a
16,
counter.
though, we're going to see if
Shoulders down, is it enough?
And she gets
we're
her
going to see how
shoulder
she
up.
stacks up
She's
against
ready
her
for a fight
WrestleMania
tonight.
challenger Lita in this non-title, no-holds-barred match. The
Absolutely
WrestleMania Divas title
incredible.
match is going to be Beth, the
She's
champion,
having a
against
hard
Lita
time
and
getting back to
Stephanie.
her feet, guys.
Well,
But
she's
Lita
absorbed
just
a lot
kind
of
of
punishments.
challenged Stephanie to add
She
her
is
to the
on
match.
fire.
Just like that, without even having to earn it. So Stephanie's
good
answer was like,
technique
all
right
right,
there.
yeah,
Oh,
you
the
got
counter.
you got your title match. It's a triple threat
Beth
now.
Phoenix
but
in a tough spot
the
now.
way you're going to
I
pay
can tell
for it
you
is
this
you
is
and
not
Beth
how
are going to
she
face
envisions
each
this
other in a
match going,
series of
guys.
matches
Her
every
finisher
week
really is among the most
leading up to
devastating in all
WrestleMania
of WWE.
as
We
a
see it
way to
again here
kind
tonight. You can
of
bet this
soften
match
up Beth
will be over.
and Lita.
Like Michigan during our last presidential
Get them
election.
both
This
injured
match is
before,
too close to call at this point.
They step into the ring with a 100% fresh, injury-free Stephanie.
Wow.
She's going for the cover.
Near fall.
She's staying in this match.
Not
It's
even.
going to take more than that to
Only
keep
a
her
1
down.
count.
Look at her go.
These 2
We're
must
looking at
respect each other a lot because we
complete
haven't
domination
seen
here.
a lot of
She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a
usage
second
of the
ago,
no-holds
she was
barred
almost
rules.
done.
A quick reversal by Beth Phoenix. Fighting to get back to her feet here.
She's just taking too long, Cole. She's got to move faster.
Obviously today, a historic day
And Lita reverses it.
in WWE 2K games
Acrobatic
history
ability is now on display
as
for all
the
the
2K
WWE
Battlegrounds
Universe to
trailer
enjoy.
dropped today. Now I haven't seen like the reactions for it because
And
I
she
haven't
comes
been
up short.
on the internet
If
much
you're gonna
today,
leave your
but
feet, you got to make sure
like if you're into like super arcadey stuff and if you liked All Stars, you probably get a kick out of it. And, you know, I'll probably enjoy it in like small bursts.
That's how you put an exclamation
But it's not really up my alley. I like a little bit more simulation-based stuff.
She kicks out.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
I think there's a way to make these games fun. I think 2K19, they were kind of flirting with that, almost finding the sweet spot. Because all you got to do is, if you just want arcade gameplay, turn off stamina, maybe turn off and turn on a couple options here and there, and boom,
thank you for tuning into
that's
this
it.
great women's matchup.
But I feel like a lot of fans these days are quick to like write off the simulation just because the rose-tinted nostalgia glasses. But hey,
I don't know.
Battlegrounds is will satisfy them. Then hey, that's cool.
She's in the zone now.
They were working on this before this whole 2K20 thing happened anyway, so might be all right. I was hoping they'd. I was more DLC for guys, for new wrestlers that aren't in 2K20 would have been like, super cool. But realistically, I'd have been cool with like just one more patch that just makes everything just
taking a while to
playable.
recover here, guys.
We're waiting one more year for like a 2K main franchise game. Make 2K20 at least, you know, more playable than it is now. As we see Lita pick up the win with her patented diving moonsault. We see Lita with a counter. She's starting off this series of matches hot here. Barely any usage of the no-holds-barred rules. I feel like this match has both women coming off injury-free. Stephanie's in the back probably like, damn. But hey, there's still 3 Raws and 3 SmackDown 16s left.
Here is your winner, Lita.
Still plenty of time for Beth and Lita to get injured.
If that match is any indication of what
Needing
to expect
Stephanie
here
McMahon
tonight,
to pick up and tear the bones.
Believe it or not, that's
Or
just
however
the
that
beginning,
saying
folks.
goes.
Stay tuned for more
Great action.
Stay where you are. The long-awaited tag team battle is coming up next.
We have Los
Long-awaited.
MATADORES versus the Outsiders.
big time matchup.
So in 3 weeks at WrestleMania 16, the WWE Tag Team Champions 2010 through 2016. Wow, that's a mouthful. Edge and Christian look forward to defending the titles, and they plan to keep a close eye on the tag team scene. Coming up next, a small tournament to find their tag team title challengers for WrestleMania kicks off. We have the returning Los Matadores reappearing on the scene. Of course, Kevin Nash is the reigning WWE 13 through 14 champion. He doesn't have a singles match tonight, so he's going to be in the tag team division competition tonight. As we have the royalty in-game music playing out Los Matadores. Haven't seen these guys in a long time.
Way to the ring.
This is 2K17.
Weight of 440 pounds, Diego. And
Looking vaguely
the
familiar.
Masked Man,
But whatever.
Los Matadores.
They're not going to talk? Yeah, I don't have high hopes for it either, man. My boy Maz in the Chizat. Because, I mean, that kind of WWE game really isn't my bread and butter. I like to, you know, get engrossed in, like, all the reversals and near falls and cool moves and the glitz and glamour of, like, the simulation presentation. But, like, in small doses, you know, probably got a kick out of that. I'll tell you this, though. That scene of The Rock throwing Cena into the alligator's mouth, guarantee you that's not going to, like, play out the way you think.
Ted DiBiase at a combined weight of 608 pounds.
Like, right at the last minute, like, it's either going to, like, black out or, like, Cena gonna save himself last minute or something.
Here we
but
go. This is the match.
They ain't gonna show your boy getting torn to
And with
shreds
good
by an
reason,
alligator.
Michael. This one's been brewing for quite some time.
What's up with the outdated logos in that game? That tells me that they've probably been working on the game for years. That logo, the scratch logo, I think they did away with that in 2013, 2014. So that must be how long they've been like low-key working on this game, like behind the scenes. So it's probably gonna be very limited. I haven't played NBA Playgrounds to like kind of get like a feel for it, but I was hoping they'd be like, oh, as far as 2K20 goes, we're going to release one patch and it's going to make everything playable, but that's it. I didn't even get that. They were low-key like bragging about it, like we put out 5 patches, 8 or patches, or however many, to address the hundreds of problems that our players have had, and yada, 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 but I still don't know if Universe is playable in 2K20. I haven't tried it yet. Should I do like a vanilla Universe when I get to 2K20, like not using any custom creations at all? Am I cool with just using, you know, created superstars and not using created titles and arenas?
And let's not forget, we're coming to you live from
no
the
idea
hometown of one
what's
of the
up.
greatest of all time, Shawn Michaels.
Here we see HBK's big homie, Kevin Nash, the WWE champion
Well,
here.
what's your take right now on Kevin Nash? It's a tag team match, so the parts are sometimes greater than the whole. What can we expect here?
Well, I can tell you that the team he and his partner are going up against are no pushovers. This should be a good one for sure.
Now
Back
he
to
finds
2K.
himself in this match on a team that looks primed
Surprise
and ready
powerbomb
to
out of
win.
nowhere.
But there are 2 other individuals who feel the same way.
So
Prepare
2K
to witness
Battlegrounds
an
is going to come
incredible
out. It's
clash.
going to be all arcadey. It's a perfect opportunity for the AEW game to
Look out,
drop
a super kick right to the chin.
and
Devastating.
satisfy everybody's like cravings before 2K22 can do it. And by the way, speaking of quote-unquote 2K22, they didn't even say 2K21 was canceled. They just said that ain't nothing was going to drop this year. So they could drop 2K21 in 2021. I forget how the fiscal calendar
slow
works.
Kevin Nash
but,
down a bit.
And you have to assume his partner is just
I
itching
think
to get in there
in
right
the
about now.
next
It might be
part
time
of the
for him to
fiscal
recharge that
calendar
battery.
of
All he has to
2021,
do
it could still
is get
drop
to
there.
his
I
corner
doubt
and
it'll
make the
probably
tag.
come out
I
like
guarantee
in
you that the
October,
post-game
September
show
at
on
the
the
earliest.
WWE
But
Network will be talking about how he struggled getting out of the
I
gate
think
here
March or April is like the next part of the fiscal year after winter. I don't know. I might have no idea what I'm even talking about, but what I'm trying to say is that they're very vague with their wording, and the earliest we can get 2K21 is early 2021 still. But I think it's going to be 2K22, and it's probably going to come out in October.
To getting out of
As
control
far
for
as
him.
He needs a
2K
breather in a
Battlegrounds
bad
goes,
way
which
right
was,
now. If he could
of
just
course,
make it to his
announced
corner
earlier
and
today.
make the tag.
Does anyone see
The
this?
AEW game has a perfect opportunity to steal the 2K's thunder by satisfying all the fans.
This is shameful.
And also that game by Virtual Basement.
Not today.
They have a chance to kind of come out and, you know, steal 2K's thunder. If you check out Virtual Basement's Twitter, they've been signing wrestlers to their game left and right. Very curious because not a lot has been announced, but everyone's got their eye on the 2K game. On the AEW game.
Oh, I think this man means business.
So we're looking at like a landscape where we're going to have the AEW game. I assume everyone's going to love it. It's going to kick ass. Then Virtual Basement's going to come out with their jam, and everyone's going to love it. Best case scenario, that is. Then we'll have 2K Playgrounds, which is our Battlegrounds, which is going to be arcadey, and I think it's you're going to have that, and then you're going to have the AEW game and the Virtual Basement game. It's like one of these things isn't like the other, so it's up to 2K, the next 2K simulation game to come out and be like, all right, we're back, and with the craziness and we went all out. But
had such a great
I think we're going to get
just when you thought
a modern-day 2K18, meaning we're probably not going to get GM mode or no crazy features. We're probably going to get a 2K20 that
He
works.
lands a jarring forearm.
That's going to be the tagline of the next 2K game. Hey, come back to the party. Everything works.
Saw that one coming.
And then the next game after that, they'll probably start working on
looking for a way to get
the
back
GM modes and the features of that. But honestly, 2K's been in the game since what, 2015? And unless they're revamping everything, like the engine for the next game, we're probably not. If they didn't introduce GM mode now, they're probably not going to introduce it. I don't know. I don't want to say ever, but
that missed. That's putting it
how many
mildly
times are they going to get asked that year after year? Hey, is GM mode coming back? And they always say the same thing. We hear you. We hear you. We hear you. But they never do anything about it. Just all they say is we hear you. And they focus their attention on showcase and
Guys, it's
online.
imperative he gets back in the ring.
Like,
Yeah, otherwise he's looking at
give their attention to like the modes that people get tired of come like December or January.
Turns it around. Inside the ring now.
When we all know that Universe mode is what keeps all the gamers engaged for like the rest of the year.
He's too quick
But
for
I
him
think 2K might do that on purpose because they don't want the game to be like, play it for like the whole year. They after the last bit of DLC drops, they probably want you to play the game a little more, and then want you to get bored with it. So then when they start announcing the promotional material for the next game, you'll be ready for that instead of playing the old game still.
Well, the first thing he needs to do is get
I have a
back
feeling
to
that
his
if they
feet,
implement the
which is clearly
GM mode,
easier said than done.
people wouldn't like, in their minds, upgrade to like the next game. But people still would, especially if you introduce like new features and improvements to like a GM mode.
Manhandled. What force!
Trust me, you put out a game with even the most bare bones default GM mode, slap that on the cover with a huge sticker. Hey, GM mode's back. Watch the fan base like
WWE locker room here.
I don't want to say turn around, but
did you hear his back crack?
there's going to be a lot of chatter on Twitter. Oh my God! Finally, GM mode's back. What a freaking tangent I went on, huh? We have a mini tournament here going on with a winning tag team is going to go to WrestleMania 2016 to face the tag team champions Edge and Christian. It could be Los Matadores, who just returned tonight, or it could be
He's still
the
not moving,
Outsiders.
guys.
He might be out.
Kevin Nash looking for more gold. Irish whip to the corner.
Gets the tag.
Finisher time. El Picador.
The tag team.
Picador.
El Picador.
El Staccato.
Even knows where he is right
Or
now.
whatever the hell. That's what JBL used to say anytime they hit that move.
Showing very
El
few
Picador
signs of life
Mago.
here.
El Staccato.
There's no way
Whatever
he
that
comes back from
means.
this. I'm going to ring the bell now.
Fluent in Spanish, and I don't even know what that means. Los Matadores not really capitalizing here. Assuming Scott Hall's probably going to kick out. So there we see Diego. Yes, sir, I can tell him apart. Assessing the situation, tags Fernando in. Grew a little facial hair since his time away from 2K17.
Byron, he may be down for good.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. Not after the beating he's taken.
As far as 2K Battlegrounds goes,
that is completely
I think that roster is going to be small as hell. I think it's going to be similarly sized to All-Stars. You're not going to get you like
I didn't realize he had such a
NXT guys in there. If you do, it'll only be a couple, because like you take a guy like Ricochet, and where I'm at, Ricochet's still in NXT, but he's on the main roster with Aleister Black doing tag team matches. So I'm assuming by now, in April 2020, Ricochet's probably a full-time main roster member. So I was gonna say, NXT will probably be in Battlegrounds because they'll want to get Ricochet on there, but corrected myself there. My bad. Who's in NXT that's on Ricochet's level that like the Battleground devs are going to be like, oh, he's in NXT, but we're going to have to put him in Battlegrounds because this dude's moveset is just crazy.
Kevin Nash. Oh my, what a
Keith Lee and Matt Riddle, but I don't see them being included.
Big boot! But he's running off.
They got like 8 to 10 guys from each brand.
Maybe 8
legends.
For Kevin Nash to finish this.
And maybe like a DLC pack. Can you imagine 2K Battlegrounds Originals as DLC? Oh my god. I sound happy about it, but I'm laughing at like the possible outcome of them even like trying to do that. Diego kicks up the pin, breaks out the pin there, breaks up the pin. Me no English well tonight.
No, reverses it.
Fernando fights out of the outsider's edge. Scott Hall flinching his way out of the ring from Fernando there. You see the WWE champion Kevin Nash being countered by Diego.
Big with a reversal.
Can Los Matadores shock the world by beating the outsiders on their first match back?
He's moving with confidence now, guys.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
You remember when they used to incorporate like little people, like when Hornswoggle was all the rage. They never made Hornswoggle like a playable character, but they implemented him like an apron grapple or something like that, or an OMG type of moment where you do something and he like come out from under the ring and like do his thing. You could have done that with like Hornswoggle still in like future games and with El Torito, but I think they missed the boat on that. Nice double team move by Los Matadores.
When you have as trained an eye as I do, you get to a point where you can see the finisher coming before it actually comes. And let me tip you off to something here. It's coming, and it's coming very soon.
So 2K Battlegrounds announced earlier today, of course, a day that will live in infamy, but not really. Can you remember the day where they announced All-Stars 1? I don't.
Look out! Ain't no stopping him now.
Can he score?
I remember it as the day where it's like, all right, we're going to go another. Oh! Scott Hall too late to break up the pin. Not only do Los Matadores win, but Homeboy just pinned the WWE champion. Holy cow. What a crazy return for Los Matadores. Random ass return, but they made the biggest return on their investment and pinned the WWE Champions team in an untitled match.
Are your winners, Diego and the Masked Man, Los Matadores.
Golly.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
It's performances like the one we just saw from these guys that makes tag team wrestling so exciting.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that was an amazing contest.
Hard work, well done, getting these guys to come back into my universe mode. Everything you see of them is handcrafted on my part. Mainly the moveset. That took a ill minute to do. But anyway.
Don't change that channel.
Good to see
singles action coming up next.
Paying off.
We have Kane against Daniel Bryan.
Los Matadores knock off the outsiders. They're going to face the winners of DX and the Dudley Boys. So we're going to see if lightning can strike twice. Now, let's see the storyline sheets here. Backstage, Daniel Bryan is seen leaving the authorities' office looking very angry and outraged. When approached for an interview, Bryan clarifies that his outrage has nothing to do with himself. It has to do with what the authorities planning to do with his longtime friend and mentor, William Regal, the man facing WWE Champion Kevin Nash at WrestleMania 2016. Bryan looks forward to unleashing his fury, anger, and outrage inside the ring against the authorities' big red lapdog, Kane.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
And I'd also like to add that this match will go a long way in determining the pecking order here in WWE.
Yeah, and he's hoping his stock continues to rise. A loss here, though, would certainly crush those hopes.
And his opponent, from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
Would you listen to the reaction for Daniel Bryan?
What? I can barely hear you right now, Michael.
And the good news is that he appears to be coming into tonight with a little extra motivation.
Yeah, and he's really had a chip on his shoulder as of late, and it seems to have been helping him.
A superstar gets a certain feeling when he knows there's a strong possibility he may exit the match in a completely different condition than he entered. That's not exactly a comforting thought when it's your career.
And let's not forget, we're coming to you live from the hometown of one of the greatest of all time, Shawn Michaels.
Now we have Kane on the attack.
Let's briefly talk about Daniel Bryan. What, in your opinion, can the WWE Universe expect from him here?
Nothing like another quiet day at the office, huh, Cole?
Kane making a statement as we speak.
And the boot finds the mark.
Just making his presence felt there. Daniel Bryan stalling a bit here. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
What an amazing move.
And Kane manages to reverse out of that one.
Kane in a precarious situation.
He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
And he comes crashing down.
And the ropes break this one up.
Great ring awareness there, Michael.
He's too quick for him there. Well executed neck breaker.
Ryan's got the big red corporate monster? Demon? Demon's corporate?
Kane with the excellent move.
Got him on the run. Just when I say
what should
that,
Daniel Bryan's mindset
running
be at
power
this
slam
point?
on
You have to wonder if he could
flying
recover
goat.
from this, guys.
A very crucial part in the match for him here. He simply cannot let his opponent gain too much momentum.
Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel
This match
Bryan.
was supposed to take place on Raw 16.
Taking the boots to him.
Authority booked that 8-man
If an
over the top
opponent exhibits a
battle royal
weakness
that
for a
William
specific
Regal
move,
won.
some will return to utilizing that move
They
as long
put
as
Daniel
possible.
Bryan in, and they postponed it to tonight. SmackDown 16 in San
Ain't no stopping him
Antonio.
now.
Daniel about to
It
counter.
might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal.
WWE Universe here in San
Just a
Antonio.
matter of time now before this
Getting
superstar
behind
goes
Daniel
for the finisher.
Bryan, who's got
And when that
Kane on
happens,
the
you can
top
bet
rope.
this one's over.
Avalanche arm
Work
drag.
is being put in by Daniel Bryan.
And Byron, he's still down after that one.
Yeah, that did some big-time damage, Michael.
You see Daniel Bryan trying to recover.
Nothing pretty
Still in
about that
control
inverted
here.
DDT.
Setting him up. He's setting up the big red corporate
What's the next
dude.
move for Kane to turn things
Single leg
around
running
quickly to
knee.
remain in this thing? He'll need to find
Something
a way to
tells me
turn
this is
things
only gonna be
around
a near
here.
fall, though.
Man, he can do it here.
1, 2. Got him.
And Daniel Bryan has done it.
Let's see what I missed when I went on the not so
That
stealthy
was an
bath.
awesome win for
never
this
mind.
young man.
No
One of
replays.
the biggest of his career by far.
What a
Bryan's gonna offer him a handshake,
Respect
and
to both
I
competitors.
was wrong. Kane offering his former
And
tag
this
team
I love.
partner a
This
handshake.
I absolutely love. Maybe you should have taken a page out of that kid's book in your career, Corey.
Wow. Okay.
Great sportsmanship.
I would have hit him in the mouth.
That's funny. Now they're former tag team partners, so I guess that'll get you a handshake from the Big Red Machine after you beat him in a match. 3 stars, very good. Moving on. Sirens.
Don't move.
You
We
hear
have a
that?
great match coming up next.
It'll be Ric
Inner City,
Flair
Boston,
versus a
Massachusetts.
formidable opponent.
Gonna settle the score.
Anyway, backstage, the Authority regrets to inform the WWE Champion Kevin Nash and his challenger at WrestleMania William Regal that they do not believe that their match at WrestleMania is best for business. Nash gets offended, but is immediately told that, hey, the Authority does indeed believe that Nash is WrestleMania main event material. Their concerns lie with William Regal. The Authority tells Regal that he knows that he earned his opportunity fair and square on Monday winning that Battle Royal, and that is why the Authority is keeping Regal in the championship match at WrestleMania. However, the WWE is a business, and they must make business decisions that are sound and best for business. That decision is that Nash and Regal will compete in a series of matches against other WWE superstars from here till WrestleMania. Any superstar that defeats Nash or Regal by pinfall or submission will gain entry into the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania, making it a triple threat or a fatal 4-way or 6-pack or an 8-man. So tonight, Regal gets ready to go one-on-one against the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. If Flair defeats Regal, then Flair will be added to the title match at WrestleMania. Here we go.
Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
That's right.
The Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
So WWE 16, Raw and SmackDown.
I'd like to point out
on
just
this
how
Universe
focused these
save
guys look
is
here
also
tonight.
the same
They really
save
do,
as
Michael,
my
which makes me think we're in for
retro
one
classic
heck of a match here tonight.
WWE and WCW shows. And of course, Ric Flair is the WCW champion 1988 in one of them, and so that's why you see him coming out with the big gold. Fujinami's the WCW World Champion 91 through 93, and Flair's the World Champion 88 in WCW. You got 2 different world titles in the similar time span there. As the British Patriot music kicks in, William Regal gets ready to defend his
from Blackpool,
WrestleMania
England,
spot. I mean, it's not on the line, but
243 pounds.
You got to think that he'd want to keep that match
What a great match we have
one-on-one.
here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
Well, he definitely looks fired up for this one, wouldn't you say, Corey?
Yeah, he's definitely ready to get this one underway, Cole. He's not the only one. Would you listen to this crowd? Wow.
I mean, we saw the WWE Champion Kevin Nash already get pinned on this night by Diego, of all people. Nothing against Diego. I mean, maybe we see a new and improved Los Matadores tonight. But still.
A superstar gets a certain feeling when he knows there's a strong possibility he may exit the match in a completely different condition than he entered. That's not exactly a comforting thought when it's your career.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
And let's not forget, we're coming to you live from the hometown of one of the greatest of all time, Shawn Michaels.
Checking out Ric Flair. For those who are unfamiliar with him, what can they anticipate out of him here?
For those
The thing
unfamiliar with
that's both
Ric
exciting
Flair,
and a little scary is that in the WWE, every single match could be your last in the ring. These two know they have to cherish every single second in there.
Tonight, look for him to fortify his claim in this division.
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on.
I mean, the Vegas odds definitely favor Ric Flair in this match, despite William Regal being the challenger in the
type of move
WrestleMania
that
main
sends a
event.
message to an opponent.
Personally, I think it's good to see Regal, a man of his talents, finally at the top of the mountain here. Well, he's not at the tippity top,
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good.
but he's getting ready to do battle at the tippy top. So good to see him,
Nice
man of his
timed
talents,
shot by Ric Flair.
in a position such as that. You see the dirtiest player in the game right here, already getting dirty. Immediately whips him into the corner. Oh my God. Flair firmly in control. Does he have this match in the... Every time I say someone's in control, it always gets reversed.
No, reverses it.
I was going to say, does Ric Flair already have it in the bag? He wins this match and he's in. It's as simple as that. Authority thinks that Nash versus Regal
might have already been done,
promotional
Michael.
material isn't best for business, but you have Ric Flair
Now that one well scouted.
his name to that mix. All of a sudden, they feel in their eyes the match has a little more
what
cachet. A little more je ne sais quoi.
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right
Dirtiest
there.
player in the game right here, but also
We know he's
Regal's
tough, but the
one of
back
the
of his
most
head is starting to resemble a speed
savvy
bag.
villains ever in the game. So
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker
Flair
room here.
swiftly takes out the ref. Wow.
No, there's the reversal.
A lot of dirty playing going around here in this match. I see another diving elbow drop. Yes, sir. The official's safe from that one.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up
Elbow
here.
drop
I
number
just don't
3.
think he has...
With a knee drop.
From the
Diving knee
second rope,
drop.
right on target.
Can he end it here?
No, he can't, Byron.
On, he's one step ahead on that one.
And
Flair
Ric
sweeping the
Flair
leg.
reverses it.
Figure 4 time. Is it going to be over just like that?
Just a matter of time now before this superstar goes for the finisher. And when that happens, you can bet this one's over.
Wow. Just like that. The Nature Boy is in.
Locked up and made his opponent tap out.
The WrestleMania main event WWE Championship match is now a triple threat match. The champion Kevin Nash against William Regal against the Nature Boy Ric Flair. You gotta wonder if the authorities all set. Are they gonna call off their decree that whoever beats Regal and Nash leading up to WrestleMania gets inserted into the title match, or are they gonna keep that thing going?
Here is your winner, the Nature Boy.
All I know right now is that the Nature Boy,
and the first match of the night comes to an end
in
thrilling fashion.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow
all
that.
You hear is a big
Guys,
giant William Regal thud.
Agree that was an extremely impressive win.
Moving right along. So last week on SmackDown 16, Arnold T2 defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. The Authority then worked quickly to remove all mentions of Austin from WrestleMania's 2016 promotional material, replacing him with JBL, who the Authority has suddenly chosen as their poster boy. That's best for business, even though JBL, I believe he did win a match or of some sort, fair and square, to gain entry. But anyway, basically Austin's going to come on and say that he will not go quietly into that good night.
I had a feeling we would start this way.
By the looks of it, he is not messing around here.
Here we go. Let's find out.
He basically congratulates JBL on his World Heavyweight Championship opportunity at WrestleMania, but tells him to scoot on over because old Stone Cold is yet to receive his title rematch, and it might as well be at the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania. As I hear, not you, I hear the legendary Stone Cold Steve Austin music. You gotta love Sony and YouTube muting up the music. For a long time, you've known me to be somebody who plays by the rules. What, sir? What? Who always says and does the right thing. What? Well, tonight I'm going to say some things that are going to go against that. Some of you might not want to hear it. Being nice has only got me so far. Now I've just got to be honest. Wow, that's the most non-Stone Cold line I've heard in ever. Something's been eating away at me for a while now, and I've waited long enough to say it. Every person in the WWE locker room better perk up those ears, because this is something you all need to hear. We can't just sit by anymore.
Arrogance,
oh no, WWE Universe. We have to act. We have to rise up. We have to show them, those people in the back that want to tell you what you like instead of listening to you, the power that we wield. WrestleMania is not that far away and the clock is ticking. I will not be left out of the show. I know I'm good enough to earn my spot. I don't care who I face or where it is on the card. You can bet I will steal the show. Well, he's a former world champion that has yet to receive his rematch for the title. So he wants in that World Heavyweight Championship match with the world champion, the new world champion, Arnold T2 and JBL. He wants that to be a triple threat with him included. That's why I'm the greatest in the WWE, because I'm afraid of no man and I kick ass. After tonight, you're going to see a lot more of that.
Message received, and I, for one, can't wait.
That's about as good as it gets.
Now that's how you promote a bout.
Has to make him quick work of that mic.
Hope you're ready because it's time for the main event. Sit tight for singles action coming up next.
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
We have one of our breakout talents against Shawn Michaels. Let's do it.
So seeing that SmackDown 16's in San Antonio tonight, the home of the Heartbreak Kid, JBL met with the Authority, and he's like, hey, let's see if we can utilize my former employee, Shawn Michaels, to take on Arnold T2. It's the quote-unquote, the official reason is, to give the people here in San Antonio a treat. But in reality, your boy JBL's trying to weaken up that crazy ass. He's not even a cyborg. He's a full-on android. Terminator, Arnold T2. Let's get it going. Main event time. You see my homemade Titantron. Very minimal effort.
Making his way to the ring from the
music,
future,
though,
weighing
it's
in
hard,
at
man. It's a shame y'all can't
250
hear it.
pounds, the world heavyweight champion, Arnold.
Singles action on its way, and it sounds like this arena is more than ready to kick this one
I
off.
forget the name of the music, but it's like near the bottom of the list.
Wrong, and yet both these
in the
superstars
VW's
are already
X's
trending.
and Y's and Z's section of the theme list. And it's the one with all like the
And would you agree,
banging
Corey,
drums
that this
on
match
it.
will
It
be
fits
anything but
perfectly
easy
with,
for him?
This is the
entrance.
WWE, Cole. There's no such thing as easy matches here. You know that.
I mean, we've seen a weird crossover, supernatural type of character like Arnold back in WWE 2K18. You know, instead of the originals, what would have been cool is like if they worked with like a game like, or developers like for Mortal Kombat to get some of those characters in here. Now, I'm not saying fireballs and decapitations and all that crazy business, but like adapt like those characters and their moves like into the game. You can include all of them and just not include any of their superpowers, just incorporate moves that they would have like in a regular, you know, physical, non-magical match. And their call names are already in the game, so that would I think that would have been dope. But obviously there's licensing and contracts and all that crazy business that you got to overcome to get cool stuff like that to happen. So hey, their call names have been in these 2K games. Smoke, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Shang, not Shang Tsung, just Shang, Jade, Sonya Blade.
And his opponent, accompanied by John Bradshaw Layfield from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Here we go. This is the match a lot of these people came to see tonight.
And with good reason, Michael. This one's been brewing for quite some time.
Why would a rebel like HBK,
What about
DX,
you, Byron? He obviously looks good
take the
physically.
job off or
But do you
take a
think he's
payoff
mentally
by
prepared for
JBL?
tonight's match?
Supposed
Maybe
to be
he's
a
not.
rebel,
We're
ain't
going to
he?
find out very early
Yeah,
on.
but tonight
Guys
he's a
have
rebel
way of
against the
smelling
people.
intimidation and taking advantage of it. If your head's not at 100%, you're in big trouble. It's that simple.
He'll take money if the people are just giving it away. He gets the main event SmackDown show against the Hall of Famer. That's also a world champion. And he gets a payout by JBL to do so. Why wouldn't he do it? And he could always just super kick JBL after the match if he gets too close. So, rebel status maintained as far as I'm concerned. And they're in San Antonio.
Both men enter the...
This could be a quick one, guys.
I was just thinking
Arnold
the same
looking
thing,
to
Michael.
squash HBK here in his own hometown. Immediately going
He's
after
looking at
HBK. Already hitting the signature.
Boy, that hit the mark.
JBL sees this. You wanted HBK to be in this match to soften up on
this
him.
stat bear is for real.
You didn't want to see a squash because
Okay, guys.
JBL would just be looking into his future at that point.
Arnold here.
far as he's
All
concerned.
these superstars have the ability, but what does that
Terminating spike.
Here in WWE?
See, JBL is
Here's his
not
moment,
pleased.
Michael. The situation just
He's
got
making
real
himself
bad
known.
for Shawn Michaels.
Looks like trouble here, Byron.
I don't know. I
JBL
guess it all
wanted
depends on
HBK
who
to
you're
kind
rooting
of
for.
soften up Arnold here, but so far that is beyond not the case.
Flips the script on him there.
Here we see HBK fighting back.
No, a
Nope.
counter.
Nope. Never mind.
And now one more time.
Another SIG.
You gotta believe this one's over.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Wow.
He may
JBL's
get the 3
grand
count right
plan.
there.
He's not even going to distract the ref.
A kick out. And he
Okay.
almost had him.
Wow.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
And he just keeps getting up.
Showing no quit here tonight, Cole.
Michaels must be hurting already. 2 terminating spikes already. Match is barely
Nothing
5
fancy
minutes
from
in.
him there. That was all raw power.
We're on SmackDown. Cole, we're on SmackDown. But I get you were trying to be cute. Deadlift. Gut wrench.
Just look at this man. He's all business.
See JBL flinching on the outside.
There may
His
be no stopping
WrestleMania
him.
opponent going to work. HBK is the headline of the showstopper, the main event, but right here, he's
Ain't no stopping him now.
getting that work. Arnold in full control.
It might be cliche, but it's true here.
I tried
It ain't
jinxing it and
over
it came
till
back,
it's
but
over.
still Arnold remains in control. And again I jinxed it.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Could be something here.
There we go.
Nobody controls the
HBK
pace of
definitely
a match
fought out of a
quite
squash
like
there.
this guy.
He's moving with confidence now, guys.
San Antonio WWE Universe willing on their hero.
That'll change his posture in a hurry.
Shawn Michaels is keeping a very good tempo now, guys.
The swinging neck breaker almost does that. Breaks their neck. Man.
HBK fights off of the squash attempt by Arnold, who almost made quick work of HB
He's
friggin'
sending a
K.
message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Here he goes.
Third SIG.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
I think it's his third.
Wow,
It might
I'm
actually
just
be
as
a second, but
surprised
this
as you
is
guys
definitely
are.
going to be
Boy,
the
that would hit the
third
target.
terminating spike.
Oh no.
This is
We
gonna
know
have
what
to be
this
it.
is. It's gotta
Terminating
be over
spike.
now.
This one's over, guys.
I think so too.
Will this be it? This singles contest
Advancing
has a
San
victor.
Antonio crushed at their hero being crushed. I mean, Arnold didn't make quick work of HBK there, but we're talking about Shawn freaking Michaels here. You've seen him go to work against guys like Vader and Yokozuna and Batista and so on and so forth. And here he just got handled by Arnold. T2. JBL looking into the possibility
Here is
of
your winner,
looking at the possibility his future.
A
Hold
well-earned
on, me know
victory
English well
indeed.
tonight.
I don't make the matches, but if
JBL's
I
looking
did,
at his
I'd put
possible
these
future
two
at
back in the ring
WrestleMania.
ASAP. What an amazing match.
As his
It'll be interesting to see the
World Heavyweight
fallout
Champion
following
opponent
this big
T2
singles
just
win here tonight.
crushes HBK in the main event here on SmackDown in San Antonio, of all places. The land of HBK, his backyard, his own backyard. Arnold comes in, terminates, and leaves. Doesn't even make any eye contact with JBL whatsoever. He doesn't even look at it. He's not even looking at his direction. He's looking away, doing his own thing. JBL isn't even in his radar. That's how little of a threat Arnold sees him. That's how little of a threat he sees him as. The craziness. We're going to see what happens in that World Heavyweight title match at WrestleMania. Is he going to crush JBL the same way he just did HBK? We will find out. Any news? Oh my God. Injury report. Shawn Michaels, 98, has suffered a minor injury during his match, although doctors have cleared him to continue competing. What's the nature of this injury? It's a head injury. Ooh, all right. Anyway, that was SmackDown 16 here in San Antonio. And we'll be back. I think the next event on the calendar is, I think it's 205 Live. Let me look at my schedule. 205 Live, so let me go do my thing, and I'll try to be back with 205 Elizzo later.